Evening, Noswith Croiser, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again on Puzzle Combat. I do apologise for the background noise. Again, I'm in the hostel, so living away, living the railway dream and such, but can't account for background noise. You may not even hear it, to be fair, I don't know. Okay, so this is a tournament in which there's no colour not allowed, which means that your tank is essentially your choice. It is bloody battle to avoid healers. At a glance, I can't even say they've got... yeah, so I'm going to swap out, obviously. I have a healer currently selected. Let's get rid of them. Yeah, no, let's go with that. Let's see how we go. That should probably do us. I would say 2 reds is a mistake. I don't believe these guys are healers. If they live a little while, I may take the time to just check out whether they're healers or not. I don't think they are. But I would say 2 reds, especially a red tank with a red on the wings is a bad idea. Doesn't mean I'm going to win, etc., etc., etc. Oh, there we go. Let's cross this over. There we go. That's the tank down. I'm going to be curious if there's new heroes that have completely sort of taken over things. Which always seem to be liable to happen. Letitia, yeah, not healer, and yeah, no, it's nobody obviously healing. So avoid healers basically. That's the golden rule. And if you're just selecting the same team every week, don't. I kind of want to get some blue tiles to actually hit my opponents. I know that I'm currently, in terms of heroes alive, I'm winning, but that doesn't mean much when, it does not mean much to have lots of heroes alive, unless you're killing your opponents. Although my heroes do seem to be surviving remarkably well, which is rather nice. I can live with that. The blunderbuss is obviously a risk on this kind of tournament because being a 4-star and a fairly squishy 4-star, she can die relatively quickly. It doesn't mean she's going to die relatively quickly, but she can. And there are risks inherently involving that. Hopefully she will stay alive. Yeah. So there's an argument for choosing your most resilient heroes because those are the ones most likely to survive. Depressing sort of combat. Oh, there we are. Finally killed someone. That's good. Can we? Oh, there we are. Finished off. That was a slow battle. That wasn't quick, but it is over now. As I sort of said, there's no point in me saying, oh, they've gone for the wrong coloured tank. There's no healer, so that's fine. So immediately I will swap for my 3 strongest purples. Do I go with... This is a tricky one. I'm going to go with Rana. I mean, Rana is technically a healer, but I would argue that's secondary to her primary skill, which is the counter-attack. And the counter-attack can be really effective against these guys because there's a lot of hit-wall heroes there, which, to be fair, I would say is a good defensive lineup. If I'm trying to choose a lineup for a bloody battle tournament, I will often choose hit-all heroes because, you want to be doing maximum damage to everyone. So there's not any. I would generally say that I've no idea how to pronounce the name. I do beg your pardon. I would say Nectop, but this is a well put together team. If I win, it will come down to the boards, which is a clear sign of the quality of their team. Now you'll see I targeted Lillian there because if Lillian could go crazy and shoot with her own team, it would be good. She didn't, unfortunately, but she might have done. It does happen, and this is the beauty of the special skills and such. Again, the risk of blunderbuss coming up again there. Am I going to pay for having risked taking blunderbuss? Possibly. It remains to be seen. One tile should be enough to finish off Lillian. Obviously, Vigo is going to be relatively resilient against the tiles I'm throwing at him. This should finish. Oh my gosh, how is he still standing? This should finish him off. Whew, close. That was a close one. Yeah, I would suggest that on a 3, 5, or any raid tournaments where you can literally choose any colour, if you go 3-1-1, there's a fair chance you will win. There is a fair chance you will get through to the sort of final round. Although it does come down to the pair of heroes that you may be facing. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, health. Yeah, okay. That's not too bad. So I'm just checking these out. Xander. There's a lot of reducing max health, but then that's not a big issue because I'm not going to be healing. Who do I take here? I think it makes sense to go with yellow. I think what I'm going to go for is this kind of risky-ish combination of yellows and a red. So yellow's going to be my primary colour. I know it makes sense to go green, but green is then weak against the 2 reds. So I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here. This will be one where I can't tell until I see the board, and even then it might make no difference at all. So let's see where we go. If my phone will allow it. Come on, phone, you can do it. Oh, don't fail me now, phone. I say phone, it's the internet. I've got 2 bars of Wi-Fi. It should be fine. Okay. So here we are. So yes, well, actually, I was saying I should have gone green. I mean, at least the blues are everywhere. There's a distinct lack of yellow tiles, but at the same time, I can now boost. Oh, sorry, I've just suddenly spotted a massive weakness in their team. In that they've gone with El Coyote instead of El Coyote is a healer. If he has a secondary skill, it is significantly lower than his healing skill. Do you have a secondary skill? You get defense and clear status elements. So there's a couple of minus, but basically, yeah, he's a healer. So that's their mistake right there. And I should make them capitalise on said mistake, and I have. Oh well. They have paid for their hubris. Okay. Green tank. No, again, no obvious. Nothing screaming out at me is like, oh, they shouldn't have done this. Red, somewhat ironically, is my weakest attacking colour because I haven't spent many emblems on red heroes. Not that appears relevant now because they're not giving me any red tiles. So let's do this and just hope. Come on, lead to a big combo, please. So often, there's always an element. Oh my gosh, that is a tough. The zombie here is very tough. The fact that he should be dead. There is always an element of like you just have to take your chances and see where you go, and it hasn't entirely paid off there. I'm gonna try and finish off their blunderbuss. Pew pew pew, etc. My blunderbuss is now ready. I'm gonna fire this up here. Obviously, the tile damage I've done to myself is pretty grim. It's not looking great, this. It could go either way, this one. Okay, red tiles with the still active blunderbuss should do a fair amount. Defense down. Oh, we've killed them. Let's hope this finishes off whoever that hero is. Who are you? Sarge. Yes, I did have a yellow hero in play, so this will at least do some damage. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to just... I don't know if any of this is going to... This... Oh, that was so ridiculously close. I don't know how much health they had left. It was just trying to scrape a kill there. Okay, this team I'm just going to swap for blues. There's an argument for purples, but it's only a relatively weak argument. Again, the main thing is to kill the tank quickly, so let's see where that takes me. Here we go, set up for the tank. 3 blues, yeah, that should be, this should be okay. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Touch wood, etc. There is an awful lot of touching wood and hoping for the best in any of my attacks. I didn't quite know what happened there. There didn't seem to be much damage done, considering the tiles that were levelled at her. This is Flo. Hey, Flo. Flo. Okay, so moving on swiftly. This is... I assume she looks like a summer type hero. The standard thing is that just... Well, from my point of view, there's simply too many 5-star heroes. This constant introducing of new heroes means I have no idea who a lot of them are. But then, hey, don't follow me. Don't rely on me for new advice. If you want, I'm here to tell you how to win despite it. And generally, it's gone fairly well. I mean, obviously, I lost one, but at the same time, maybe it'll be 1 out of 5. And it will set me up for tomorrow. And I do believe there is a genuine argument that sometimes it just feels like if you do well on your first day, the game will give you better boards. So sometimes there's an argument for being worse, for not getting your best results on your first day. This is looking appalling. I was about to say I'm going to win 2, but no, I'm clearly going to lose this one. This will do. Trouble is, yeah, any damage I do, this is trouble with. There's no healing, which makes this kind of fun. That's the end of today. It's miserable. 2 losses, and there we are. Defenses. Oh, well, I've won my only defensive attack. The leaderboard. I'm expecting there to be some of this new hero. I can't remember their name. It was a season 2 hero. It'll probably, if I'm right, it will become relatively apparent relatively quickly. Except possibly it's not going to become apparent at all because the game's going. So let's see. Let's try that again. No. Okay, let's try and play it too. Oh, hello. Right, phone, you've got Wi-Fi. Yep, 2 bars. I'm not exactly that far. Oh, Elite Strike Force. I used to work for them. I did used to work, but Star Platinum. I think Star Platinum was after my time. In fairness, I was never a I've never been that good at paying attention to who's around. To be fair, but can we see? Can we see? Come on, no. No, just getting Wi-Fi. Oh, and here we're going to. Well, that's a faintly feeble end to the video. Right, okay. Can we see? Right, okay. Leaderboard. Let's try that again. Star Platinum. Yeah, I mean, Dragon Fist was always likely to come up. Dragon Fist. Still not seeing the new guy. Who's this? Ayumi. Don't even know who that is. But then they've got 2. Dragon Fist is going to feature prominently in the defensive teams. I don't have Dragon Fist, obviously. Dragon Fist. Have any of the top 10 teams not got Dragon Fist? No. 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 Did I miss it? I think I missed a team then, beg your pardon. Oh, this team doesn't. There we are. So, that is Pinners. Piners has not got Dragon Fist. Dragon Fist, Dragon Fist, Dragon Fist, Dragon Fist, Dragon Fist, Dragon Fist, Dragon Fist. So actually, I've already covered it, haven't I? So basically, 1 out of 9 teams, 1 out of 10 teams, do not have Dragon Fist, who is a hero you can only get if you spend money on the game. So there we go. I think that sums it all up, really, doesn't it? There again, balance, compromise, etc. I don't know the answer. I'm not providing the answer. I am merely saying that it doesn't work just constantly introducing more and more powerful heroes and making them the key to winning. But there we are. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As ever, do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and just remember for me to say au revoir, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies. Good night. Good night. Good night.